Okay, today we're going to prepare a class 1 cavity preparation for amalgam restoration on tooth number 36. And as you can see here, this is our outline. It bifurcates a little bit here around the distal cusp, and it's almost like an M shape. The burr that we're going to use is the 330 burr, and the length of the head of the burr is about 1.5 millimeters, which serves as a good reference for us because our cavity should be between 1.5 to 2 millimeters, which gives us enough bulk for the amalgam restoration so that it would have enough resistance against fracture. So to start off, we're going to prepare 3 depth cuts in the central, distal and mesial pits. We should try to hold our handpiece parallel to the long axis of the tooth. Then we'll connect those pits. Moving around the cusps. And go towards the buccal groove and lingual groove. And this is our outline. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So the buccal and lingual walls should diverge occlusally to give us enough retention for the amalgam restoration, because as we know, it does not bond to tooth structure. And if you look to at the shape of the 330 burr, if we hold it parallel to the tooth structure, it would actually give us that convergence. Now we're going to widen our cavity a little bit. The width of the cavity should accommodate the smallest amalgam condenser, and it shouldn't be more than 1/3 of the intercuspal distance. If it's more than that, then the weakened cusp should be evaluated for coverage. I'm trying to go around the cusps so that I wouldn't undermine them. Okay. All internal line angles should be rounded so that we don't have areas of stress concentration. The pulpal floor should be flat and perpendicular to the long axis of the tooth so that it would give us good resistance against the occlusal forces. Of course, the mesial and distal walls should diverge just a little bit so that we don't end up undermining the mesial and distal marginal ridges because of the shape of the enamel rods at that area. Okay, I'm just trying to round up some of the sharp areas that I have. We're almost done. I think I need to just widen it up a little bit here. Of course, when you're trying to smoothen your walls and for the final just finishing of your cavity, you should use the low speed hand piece, which unfortunately I don't have here. The cable surface margin should be a 90-degree butt joint so that it would give us enough bulk for both the amalgam and enamel, so none of them would break under high occlusive forces. And that's about it. This is our class 1 amalgam cavity preparation.